Hey there, everybody. I'm Bob from Black Arrow Gaming, and welcome back to Age of Wonders Planetfall. We are carrying on with Ronald McDarkside here, trying to wrap up this game. Comments from this week come primarily from Athena Tenno. Just a couple things I wanted to go over. There are some good Amazon hero abilities that are not displayed on the bar. I think she's talking about this Amazon hero over here. Where I did notice when I clicked on her, she's got this Call of the Wild thing, which is kind of like an animal summon that I haven't been using, so that's pretty cool. I think what it is the hero bar, the abilities bar at the bottom in tactical combat can't fit all of their abilities, so sometimes you got to open up their actual menu and pick the one you want, which is similar to what happens in Age of Wonders 3 as well. So yeah, good call there. I was missing out on some stuff. There may be other heroes I'm kind of doing the same thing with, so I'll try to remember to keep an eye on that if I like need to do something, but I'm not sure if I have the right ability for it. I'll try to double check in there. Also, from Athena, mentioned that the seed clusters could be a very good healing option. I probably won't get to use this much in this game, but because the game's hopefully going to be over within 5 turns or so. But if you look, you can trade for the seed clusters here for 84. It's the tier 4 version of the growth unit, and those things have a natural regenerative pollen deluge, which basically provides some area healing around that. But you can buff that with the regeneration spores mod that my flowering nodes have over here, that mod. So you can actually get like double the healing out of those seed clusters, making them fantastic healers. Athena did also mention something about the flowering nodes being able to use sprouting infestation from their AoE attack to make vines that can distract and flank enemy units. Wondering if she was maybe talking about the seed clusters, because the AoE attack from these guys is that noxious pollen thing. Doesn't do any do any sprouting infestation stuff. I'm wondering if that's a seed cluster thing. So, but if there is a way for these guys to get sprouting infestation, I would be interested to know about it. I already looked through their mods briefly and didn't see anything, but possible I'm missing something. There's also some other good regeneration mods these guys could probably get. I don't think I'm going to mess with that right now, unless I think that I'm far enough away from these. Well, actually, now might be a good time to mess with that, actually. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to turn this thing in just a crazy tank, because I have the energy and the cosmite to do it, so I may as well. The regenerative carapace is one that I thought would be fun, because it's going to give them even more regrowth on top of the regrowth they already have. And the resuscitation glands would make it so that even if they do die, they won't stay dead, and they're going to have way over 100 health. So I just think, just for the heck of it, I think I'm going to probably buff these guys even more. There's also a ground harness I could get, which would give them stagger immunity, but I think with plant roots being in their lineup, it's probably not quite as useful. So I'm just going to turn these things into just absurd tanks. And that's going to give them extra health too. An extra, from the look of it, 20 in total. So that should be fun. They're going to have 116 health. I'm going to go ahead and mod equivalent units and just mod them all at once. And sure, Enduring is fine. I don't really care about the mod names anymore. Okay, so a couple other quick things I want to mention before we really get into it. Psyfish Hunters have innate lifesteal. Mantra of Life adds to that. That is a good call. I was thinking that it was just the Mantra of Life that my hunters were getting benefits from over here, the Psyfish Hunters. But those are not the hunters. These are the hunters. But they actually have a natural lifesteal ability to them. I'm not sure where that's listed in here, but it should be in here somewhere. And maybe it's just one of those things that it doesn't. Oh wait, it's part of devour. It's part of their actual melee attack. It's associated with it. It's that psionic drain. So that paired with Mantra of Life is actually really nice, because it's giving them 14 healing whenever they attack something that they can steal life from. So that's pretty cool. Thanks for pointing that out. Also, Athena did mention that Intellects is not doing so good in terms of number of colonists. I think I do need to do something about Intellects here. I currently have it set to prevent deficit, but I'm actually going to set it to take food. So now it's taking 38. It says 3 food until next colonist arrives. I probably have some cities taking food that don't need to be taking food, But this city here is at 27 population. I'm actually going to tell that to share all and sell excess so that it just gives as much as it possibly can to other cities. Now, Intellex will grow in 2 turns. And there may be other cities that are taking food that I don't need to take food anymore. Well, actually, Solnitzel does. Really, I should just focus on the cities that are at a population of more than 16, I suppose. So possibly Fixco is at prevent deficit. You know, I might actually have been fairly on top of this now that I think of it. That one's still absorbing. But I'll try to remember to just keep an eye on cities as I'm going through things. The game will probably be over soon, so I don't want to spend too much time on micromanagement. Kind of want to spend more time fighting right now, since I'm in that glorious last stage of the game where you pretty much just have to kick some butt. The big, interesting point right now is going to be this peninsula here where Red is coming after. I'm hoping my armies back here have made enough of a fuss that Red decides to turn around, but so far he's been the one that's really been pushing me. I think that the problem is he's not really pushing me in the right area. He's kind of going after an unrelated piece of land, but we'll see what he does next. These units can all be left where they are for now. And same with these armies. These guys I have to keep checking in with, because if those boats ever do come far enough up to attack like they are now, I'm going to have to back off, because those guys are just going to get slaughtered. I will have to just let that sector go and maybe try to get it back later if the boats go away. So, sail away. Apparently I have a city somewhere where the borders have grown. You know what? It's actually Pasneth. I think I could get another. No, I have. Wait, 1, 2, 3. No, it's not Pasneth. One of my cities can expand. Which one is it? Avidar? It's this one right here. Oh, I guess it did hit 18. I never did reach out and grab another sector with that city, did I? I mean, I may as well grab a water sector. Most likely the enemy's going to take it in a turn, but I'll go ahead and take... Oh, I guess it doesn't really matter, so I'll just take this one next to the other water sector that I already have. Or maybe one further back would be useful. But I still would prefer to have it kind of... You know, I'm going to put it here. This seems like a nice... Because of the... This seems like a nice way to connect the Empire because of the way that like that transit infrastructure upgrade works. Even flying units can still move faster through your own territory. So I think that spot where the boats are heading to will probably be good enough. Now I did realize that these things can go on the water. So I was thinking about having them go to help fight these boats. But I don't think just one of them will do the trick. So I think I'm going to... Well, Ronald's got one too, though, so... And I did just get a Herald of Oblivion here. You know what? I'm going to send this one out on the water to meet up with those boats. And I might send Ronald's just for now. I'm going to get the Herald of Oblivion in there with Ronald. But it would be nice to be able to deal with that Purple Navy. Actually, you know what? This one... by itself, I don't want it to go after that group. So yeah, for now, go this way. I may readjust where these guys are going and possibly go after Red instead, but we'll see about that. For now, I think I'm okay with having... Maybe Ronald's group can park there. These guys... Well, actually, Purple was, I think... Yeah, Purple was getting ready to launch another attack. Alright. Well, I'm going to send the Herald of Oblivion with Ronald for now. And I am making another one, so that's good. I may need to keep these guys kind of back on this side of things, just in case there's another big attack over here. So I'm going to need to be able to fight that off. So for now, you guys should probably back off. I'll put them with that little buggy there. And, then we'll see what happens with Purple's army, because I might need to get these guys back on land and go help out with
Enemy
that.
operation
A lot of it
detected.
right now just depends very much on where Purple goes. Now, I did get an infiltration active
Operations
against...
primed and ready.
I think I got deployed. Okay, hang on. Where would that be? Infiltrate Operations Center. Is it Corvin? Is he red? Corvin. Yes, he is. So I have infiltrated him. He's also recuperating. So yeah, that's good. Because then I've got that damage bonus against him. And I think I did get Nicole. I was able to infiltrate Nicole as well, which is purple. I don't think there's any way to reinforce these like you could in... Yeah, there's not really a way to reinforce those like you could reinforce spells in Age of Wonders 3. Would be fancy if nice if there was, but... Oh, hey, I've got more... Okay, I've got more of these guys coming up. I forgot about that. Okay, for now, you can all hang out with Ronald. This army is actually... Oh, you know what? That army is actually all floating flying units. I'm going to move them up here, because they may be able to get out in the water. They could actually do a lot of damage if I could catch Red out in the water with those. There's really not anywhere for these guys to go other than stay here and defend for now, because it's kind of hard for me to get anything out to that island because there's no orbital relay platform there. And you guys are fine where you are. I did just get another Herald of Oblivion, so I'm pretty much going to send him straight towards the front lines. And that city should be working on another one. And I'm going to leave these guys here, because if purple does come down to this city, I'm going to need to reinforce that kind of quickly. Fortunately, having those orbital relays makes anything that you want to reinforce, you can usually get there pretty quickly. They're unbelievably useful. And oddly enough, I'm not sure that they were even a feature when I first started this game. I think they were, maybe they were added in the T-Rex update. Maybe they were in before that, and I just never used them. I don't know. It took me a while to figure this game out. Just the economy of it alone was more complicated than Age of Wonders 3. It took me a little while to wrap my head around it. All right, this city does have an unexploited sector, so maybe I want to do something about that. We'll probably just throw down more energy, I guess. Yeah, sure. Let's just throw down another energy exploitation. I don't really have anything better to do. It's already got all the other upgrades it could need. Oh wait, you know what? It doesn't. I'm gonna get the Hive Guard defense turrets first. Anything defense related right now, I'll take it, pretty much regardless of what it is. If it boosts defense, then I probably want it. Abadar has, let's see, a production sector, a food sector that does, the food sector doesn't need any help, the production sector does. So why not go ahead and upgrade that? Oh, you know what? I'd rather have happiness first. Try to trigger more happiness techs or events. And set production. Okay, probably again, I think, well, no, not down here. Down here I want military infrastructure. And I'm not going to bother clicking through all this stuff. I think we'll just go to the next turn and see what happens. Red and purple are the ones I'm primarily interested in. I think it looks like purple goes first, so I'm going to flip over to this army and see where they end up going. My hope is that they head up northeast to deal and fight with blue more. In their little war over there. But it looks to me like they're getting ready to cross the water, so I've got a feeling she's going to make another run at me. That being said, none of these units look particularly good, and some of them are even unmodded, so I'm not too terribly worried about them. I think I would probably rip them apart pretty easy on defense. Although part of that does rely on them being dumb enough to actually attack a city sector instead of just running around and being a nuisance. I don't really know for sure how they will handle that. But anyway, it's Purple's turn now, so let's see what she does. Okay, those guys might actually go after my water sector. Yep. Honestly, it's about time, guys. Oh, they're leaving. They are going after blue. Okay. I don't mind that, but I do need to try to do what I can to get the growth off blue, because that's a problem. There's just way too many. I'm actually surprised blue. I don't know how they still have anything. There's so many growth units in that area. Like, that's crazy. Because it just doesn't look like blue has an army capable of holding that off. Huh. Oh, I forgot to look at red and see what he was doing. Oh, man. Well, it looks like he's backing off. Okay, I think all the mess that I've been causing in his homeland is finally maybe starting to pay off. Because I got a feeling he's coming back to try to deal with all that. Which is great. That's exactly what I want him to do. He did move in with an army and take back this sector pretty quick. Now, I may be able to retake it again, but he's going to have militia in there. Extermination protocol. Okay, autonoms are going crazy. Whatever. I'm not worried about that. They want Casus Belli. They're offering me Cosmite. Okay, sure. After that is done, I think I'm going to probably want the military base. In fact, no, before that's done. Like I said, anything defense comes first. In fact, the game will be, I think I'm 4 turns away. Yeah, 4 turns away from a Doomsday victory. So the game will be over roughly by that point anyway. Alright, so with red running away, now I have a different decision to make. I'm thinking about just sending the floating autonom army to chase him down. And maybe try to pick off stragglers. But I don't know if that's entirely wise, because he does have a substantial advantage in the sheer number of units that he has. As for these armies here, I could attack that group. It would be a big battle. I think I might be better just holding ground and seeing if he will come after me. Because then I would at least have the defender's advantage of, like, not militia, but I would have high ground and stuff. It's also possible he could swarm me with a ton of stuff all at once. Which that wouldn't be really great. I think he's far enough away with these guys that he can't really reach me right now. Especially since he's got to go through my territory to get here. If all these guys... Oh, he's got more there. Man, the number of units this guy has just never ends. I'm just going to hold in this city for now. He's only got 4 turns left, so even if he does move everything back here and crushes that army, which I think it's questionable whether he will be able to do that, even if he does, I still will have basically won the game, because red has now spent so much time trying to deal with this army in here that he hasn't made enough progress down here, which is where he really needed to be focusing his efforts. Ronald can stay here, and I may actually for the most part leave everybody where they're currently at. I don't know what that worker bee is doing. I guess you can... Where did I even get him from? I guess you can come up here. Oh, you know what? I think I, like, converted him or something on a previous episode. I'm just going to put him on guard in there. I'm actually going to leave these guys on guard here. These guys can stay on guard. Those guys I'm going to leave probably on guard on this orbital relay platform. And I guess the one area that I do maybe need reinforcements is really over here to deal with this navy. The purple built up, which is just becoming annoying. I'm going to use my zeniths to deal with this. So if I... Oh, that one can actually take a shortcut, which allows it to catch up with this one. I actually kind of like this. We're going to use these things to wipe out a bunch of those subs, which all have that nice arc weakness, so that'll be helpful. It's a lot of units, but these are tier 4s. It's not going to be easy for them to kill. I wonder if I can maybe get one more. Since I'm not going to use... Yeah, I'm not going to use this to chase red across the water. I think I might instead teleport, like, that one. Nah, I think that's overkill. I think that's overkill. I'm going to leave these here. I'll put the Herald of Oblivion with Ronald, but then I'm going to leave all this stuff here, kind of near Ronald. The Autonom Army and Ronald together. Just leaving stuff in areas where they can easily get back. In fact, I'm going to move Ronald here, back down a bit now that Red's backing off. Move these guys in here because they can go on the water if they need to and help defend these aqua sectors. But if Red is backing off, then I don't think there's as much reason to have them up there. There's Yellow, and I currently have Yellow's capital, so I could potentially take Yellow out of the game here pretty soon. In fact, could I do that now? No, not quite. Not quite. What do I want to do about you? I mean, I would just like to really knock out Yellow entirely because I think, unless they made... No, I think they might have made peace. No, they are at war with Yellow. I want to get Yellow off of Claudius's back. I also want to... Did I get that operation?
Operations primed and ready.
Start a war, basically. Trigger war with faction. Launch. Okay, we have made contact with distant parties within the target faction. Targeted faction was the Growth. I'm not sure how you select which faction. That's kind of weird how that works, but I think I did it. Basically, I want all those green... I want all these guys to rush purple. Especially with purple moving this direction. I really want that to happen. And I really want to keep yellow off of blue. So I think the obvious thing here is to at least reach out and nab these guys. Which is a very low risk battle. I can probably auto. No, not if I'm gonna lose a spawn. Alright, we'll retry it. I also noticed something in this game, and I'm not sure if it's intentional, but it seems to me like, at least right now, you can, even if you do a manual combat, you still have an option to retry it. Which I didn't know that. I mean, I won't do that, because it seems kind of like cheating to me, but I still thought it was interesting. Let's see here. There are some damaged units down here, so I guess I probably don't want the damaged ones at the front line. Like, you can hang back. And I want all of these to rush down this direction as fast as possible. If I could click on them, because they're flying units and they're weird. Oh, they are really rushing this side. Okay, I can kind of see how they died.
Operations ready.
You know what? I just think you guys need to leave. And let the big guns take over. See, this is how the computer loses units. It would have probably just charged there. Now those guys are in a little bit of trouble, but I think I can cover them with attacks from like everybody else, so...
Good riddance.
That was a nice crit. That helped. Well, didn't hit the broadside of a barn with that one, but... You know what, I need this to go away. Hey, nice shot. Yeah, I needed that to be out of my way.
Enemy eliminated.
That guy down there is staggered. He's not doing so good. And I'm thinking you could probably fire a missile there. I think you can get a better angle though. That missile takes one action, so I think I can use the phase shift, leave 1 point. Probably just put her down here. Get a little better angle on that. And crit. Okay. We'll slow all them down a bit. I think everybody's good. Yeah, I'm good with this. Alright, you could really use some healing. And you, well, we'll see. I might not actually need help there. I want to use her AoE. And actually I wouldn't mind summoning an animal if I could do it, but I think I want the AoE here. Ah, crap. Ah, dang it. That's 3 use ability. Okay. What about the summon animal one? Call of the Wild. Call of Random. Not enough action points. It's also a full action. Okay, never mind. I don't know what I'm doing. How about this? You try to get just a hit in on him. There we go. And this guy should be able to heal himself a bit by eating that dude. And you should divert your attention to that thing.
Enemy destroyed.
I need somebody to just do a little bit of damage on that guy in the front.
Serves them
Oh my gosh.
right.
Okay. Well done. I was gonna finish him with that thing, but now there is no need.
Enemy annihilated.
Alright, those guys just melted. That is awesome. For all the battles these guys have seen, I'm surprised they're not leveling faster. I guess it's just because I have so many of them in this army. You know what? I'm just going to use her Warcry ability next turn.
Good riddance.
Why don't you go here? Come here. Everybody gather around. Oh, that's fun. Alright, you sir. Move there.
Serves them right.
Warcry is really good.
Serves them right.
Can I get an angle on him? I can captivate him. That'll work. No, I can't impregnate that thing. It's a robot. That won't work. Alright. You know what? Just end the turn. I'm actually surprised I can even captivate it. I thought those were mindless. Nope, they're just mechanical. They are not mindless. Alright. Welcome back.
Our forces are victorious.
Okay, it takes care of that problem. That is many more yellow units down. I think the reason why it doesn't seem like yellow has as many units as red is because it was a lot easier for me to take yellows out so far. So, I don't know, that must have something to do with it, because I've kind of been just slaughtering yellow by the dozens, but red has been a little bit more of a pain to deal with. Alright, I could move out of the safety of my city. You know what, I'm going to move up to this point. And then I think I will kind of chill up here. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Move here. We can take this. This one I would really hope I could take in auto. Okay, good enough for me. Saves me a little time. And then the next turn, if yellow doesn't move or run, should have her where we in a corner, trapped, and then we can take her out and focus pretty much all of our attention on red and purple. Visual acuity. I like that. Well, oh wait, no, that doesn't really do her any good in a tank, though. I like void bullets, which is something I'm surprised I didn't get already, so I'll probably pick that up. She's got air commander already. I'll get void bullets. And maybe Watchman. What's Ranger training do? No, that's camouflage. Doesn't really matter. Steady aim doesn't matter because she's in a tank. She'll never be in cover. Visual acuity doesn't matter because she won't be in cover. So I guess I'll throw Watchman in there just because why not? Alright, well, we know a purple land army's not coming, at least not right now, so those guys can stay where they are. I still want him heading to the west. And where'd my navy go? Hang on a second, where did my navy? There they are, okay. Pretty much just sailing straight east for the heck of it, but it does look like there's some pickups in the area. So I will take advantage of those. And then why don't you guys move here? Keep a triangle with that city center. Kulmadar is the city with the growth. Does not really need a food sectors upgrade. It actually kind of does need a scout or just somebody to go clear stuff. Actually, the city doesn't know. You know what? This game will be over before that matters. Let's just get the community wellness center. Maybe that'll trigger a happiness event on the last turn or something. Okay, end turn. Doomsday victory coming in closer. Now we might have a significant battle with red on this turn. We'll see. I could see red being able to move in all this stuff plus this stuff. But the last time red tried to attack me, I was able to make a pretty strong defense in this city. And I'm actually probably close to finishing absorbing that. No, not really. 6 turns. Purple is still determined to go after blue. But has not attacked. Oh wait, combat is in progress. Probably going to take the game a minute to figure out what happens with that many units. Okay, blue won. Cool. That is okay, but I would like to take... You know what? I'm going to manual this because I already knew this was going to fall. But the idea here is to take out just even 1 or 2 ships. I would be happy. That's all I want. Which means I probably need to rush the softer side, which is going to be these guys over here. So I'm going to move everybody up as much as they can while still remaining on guard. Now, these guys probably have... Okay, they got a barrage, but it's a cone attack. So I'm not quite as worried about that. I'm going to move them up as far as they can go safely. And I think that's all my units. And yeah, basically the idea is to keep everybody under that mirage shield as I move forward. And, crap, all their other boats are getting mixed in here. You know what? 2 can play at that game. I'll go around this side. I did not mean to move the mirage over there. Crap. Wanted to keep my units shielded. Well, 1 is better than nothing, but dang, they're gonna... Yep, that's not a good way to start this battle. Alright, well, at least the boats here are exposed to gunfire. Okay, cool. That was one of them that got hit too, so I can do... You know what? I think a static charge would be nice. Cool. Yeah, I'll take that. And then you can hopefully finish him off. This guy can. May as well do damage to the other one if I can while I'm at it. These ones will probably have to teleport, maybe? I'm going to see if I can take this one out.
Good riddance.
Okay. And hopefully, a nice shield on everybody. Maybe I can hit that with a arc discharge. Maybe on my next turn. I have to know that I can survive this turn before I'm confident that would work. Maybe I should have gotten that stun thing active. Doesn't really matter that much. The idea is just to take out a couple units so the big army coming after can get them. The aircraft gone. That is a frigging large amount of AoE. Okay. Alright, well, I got 1 boat, severely damaged the others. I will be taking that right back. And when I do, it's going to put militia right back in it. So I guess I'm okay with that. I knew that Navy was going to be a headache at some point. Last 3 turns. I wonder if that's why the world changed to like dark clouds and crap everywhere. You guys are running out of time. Now, here's the question. Are the growth going to go after purple? Ooh, that would be really nice. You know what? I can check. I can check in the diplomacy menu. As soon as it gets to my turn, I can look and see if that worked and the growth went to war with purple. All right. Where is Nicole? There she is. She is at war. You know what? I think I might have to actually call her to war with the growth, unless... I can click on the growth and see what are their relationships like. They're at friendships with Nicole. So apparently, whoops. See, I don't understand this. I thought I did call to war. Well, not call to war. I succeeded at the operation to try to get the growth mad at purple, but they're still friends with purple. So why didn't that
Operations
work?
primed and
Am I not
ready.
doing something right? Do I not understand how this works? Because it should be trigger war with faction. Okay, so it doesn't look from the description that it really works instantly. It's kind of like decays their relationship over time.
We were once dreamers. We were artists, not warriors.
Oh, that gives a unit skitter, and this one gives more melee damage. I think the skitter was one that I wanted on Ronald, the accelerated metabolism. When a unit takes damage, they get a stack of enrage, which grants them more melee damage, more accuracy, and more critical hit chance per stack. That's also a good mod for Ronald. Let's see what Ronald's got. I still want him to keep those boots he's had all game. Those are really good for him. Right now he's got the regenerative carapace. What Ronald really needs is another mod slot, to be honest. That makes him harder to hit. You know, I actually kind of like the mods he's got right now. The healing is nice. Making him 25% harder to hit is nice, plus the extra shields. If I switch anything, it's going to be that 25% harder to hit and extra shields. I could also give him resuscitation glands, which would give him more health and let him revive if he goes down. There's actually too many good options for Ronald here. I don't know that I'll be able to decide on just one. I think I'm gonna give him the reviving one though, because it's a nice sort of insurance policy one. Now I have to find where it was again, because he could take like just about any mod. Resuscitation glands. Gives him 15 max health on top of everything else. Yeah, sure, let's do that. This apparently has had his lungs now genetically modified. Ah, they got their city back. Okay. I think I can still do this. We need a small force to go after their capital. Depending on what is in there or who. Possibly just you. There's no colony militia. It says it's a risky battle. A hacker. You know what? Just to be on the safe side, let's bring in like a couple spawns. Just to make darn sure. Take that back. Auto. Easy win. Now all that's left to do is to take out Nicole. Or not Nicole, whoever yellow dwarf lady is. Okay. And this will hopefully give blue some territory to expand into. Now this one, I want to do myself. Because it's a leader, combat battle, and I just want to see her go down. Fortunately, she's right up front, so actually I just need to kill her and the battle's over. Alright, you are not in such good shape. Where is the Medusa? Can I not target the air unit with you. Come on. Nurturing bond. Oh, I had the wrong unit selected. Okay. Let's just start trying to take lucky shots. Oh, that is just too much fun. The range that these guys have is just absolutely off the charts. Get a couple shots in on her. No negative effects. That's all right. And I'm pretty much just going to run these guys over while keeping the injured in the back.
Operations ready.
Alright, I think I can probably launch a missile up there with decent accuracy. Let's move just a bit closer. Ah, nice crit. Alright. You know what? Shall we end it right here? I think we shall.
Our forces are
Alright,
victorious.
that's it for yellow. Good riddance. All of your stuff now belongs to us. All of your base. Okay. Yellow has been dealt with. Just a few turns before the game ends, which should take pressure off of blue, and I'm hoping allow blue to focus exclusively on purple. That being said, I can't think of a better direction for all of my armies to go than straight at purple. So I guess that's what we'll do, although I do want to regroup first. So I suppose everybody can start moving back this way and get ready to regroup. I don't really even care that much about capturing all these cities from the independents. I just want them off of me. Okay. Where are you? You are... okay. That's fine for now, I guess. Yep, no sign of red, so I think we can pretty confidently say that he's falling back. On that note, I think it's time for me to fall back. At this point with, oh, somebody else started their doomsday operation. Corvin did. Wait, hang on. Okay, so he has access to the planetary purification, but can't use it yet. Well, I think I just have a new goal. I'm going to go break that. We'll move kind of slowly. And yeah, I know this might leave one of my cities a bit vulnerable, but as long as this army's in their territory, they're going to be focusing on killing it rather than me. Alright, should get a decent Navy battle in here. Oh wait, no, I'm not really going to get any Navy battle in here. But I am going to sit right back on this and see if they try to retake it with the militia. Because with the militia in the mix, plus these ships, they are not going to stand... well, not those ships, these ships. I should be able to wreck all that stuff. So I'll just sit on that for now. I have no idea what the scout is doing out here. Not even the foggiest idea. You know what? Just sit on defense in there. I'm gonna put most people on guard. I'll just have to kind of check every turn to see what's up. There's Paragon stuff. Cosmite there. And why don't you just keep making Heralds of Oblivion? That sounds like fun. Oh, there's 2 of them in here. Okay. I'll get them close to a checkpoint. These guys... I have no clue where these guys came from, but they're all unmodded scrubs. I must have completed some sort of quest. Let's see, what did I get that from? Toku is ending their non-aggression pact with Corrin. Claudius declared war on Corvin. Some buildings got done. Herald of Oblivion done. Why did I suddenly get a bunch of units?
Happiness
Is
event
that a
in
happiness
colony.
event? If I can get down to it.
Happiness event in colony. Happiness event in colony.
No, I don't think
Happiness
that's...
event in colony.
There was a production boost there, which gave 4... That's why I got 2 Heralds of Oblivion in one turn.
Happiness event
But
in colony.
I still am not entirely sure where I got those random units from. Oh no, she's in some... mad about somebody insulting her empire. Nicole attacked the colony. Oh wow, that was that big battle they had. Man. Oh man, that was a nasty battle. That left both sides just devastated. But now I am coming to help. So Corvin only needs to hang on, or not, Claudius only needs to hang on a little longer. Although by the time I get down there, hopefully the game will be over. Where did I get... I still don't know where I got those units from. Oh, I completed the Empire as Pioneer. That's what it was. The Emperor. It must have been because I killed Yellow. And it's a doctrine. Extra 200 popular support while the doctrine is active. Okay, cool. Anyway, free army. I guess that's always nice. I don't see really anywhere for them to go necessarily. I'll probably just park them here so they're close to that orbital relay and can go anywhere they're needed at a moment's notice. I probably should mod them. Yeah, let me do that real quick. At least give these guys some mods so they're not completely useless as of the next turn. So select template. He needs to be a leader. Select template. He needs to be. I actually like this Electro Force setup with the snipers. The extra accuracy plus the stagger resistance, I think is a little better with them. I'm gonna have him be the anchor, and these guys can be stunning. Okay, so they'll at least have some upgrades. I don't really care what I research here. Let's just finish that and then move on to more Kirko tech. Or maybe Vanguard tech. I do like the Vanguard tech. Let's just get the miniaturized missile array. Because it might be fun, why not? Honestly, I just need to click on something and let it go. Amerco can... I'm just going to pretty much tell everybody to generate energy at this point. Except for Inalix. Actually, yeah, generate energy probably makes the most sense. Yeah, I'll just keep making Heralds of Oblivion here. Just in case something crazy happens and a computer manages to stop my progress towards this. I don't see that being likely, but okay, Izaquen does not actually have... It's got an energy sector. You know what? Sure. Build another energy sector. You can generate energy. Oh, this city can actually build... Right, so there's another one of these structures I could grab here. So I'll probably get the... I don't need the research facility. I don't really need the naval training facility either. Actually, you know what? Generate energy is fine. That's fine. Davidar, unless it has defensive upgrades, or I guess the Rec Dome. That's fine. A lot of cities finish their production on this turn. Pretty much just going to tell them all to do the same thing. Alright, how close am I? I think I was 3 turns away as of this turn. I don't remember when I started recording this. I don't think it's been quite an hour yet. Let's go. Let me click next turn and see what happens. Because it's possible I might get attacked somewhere. So what I'll probably do is do those battles, end this episode here, and then I'm hoping next week I can wrap this up. I don't think I'm going to finish it right now because I did not sleep very well last night. I'm extremely tired, actually. So I'm trying to act like I'm awake, but it's not easy to do on a day like this. But we'll see what happens. I'm actually kind of hoping purple turns around and engages my naval fleet there, because I really want to watch these ships just rip that navy to pieces. I do not understand the AI of all these growth units, because if they're at war with Claudius, why aren't they attacking? They could easily take his cities. I don't get that. Purple is not done with Claudius yet. Like, it won't matter because I think the game will be over by then. But if I was expecting this to go on for longer, I would have to intervene on Claudius's behalf here. He is getting absolutely slammed by purple. It is just horribly outnumbered. He deserves serious props for hanging in there as long as he did this game. Oh, yes, they are engaging. Okay. Oh, I don't have any militia recuperating. Okay, I should have seen that coming. All right, well, this will be a little harder than I thought then, but I think I can still do it. I'm going to be spamming arc discharge an awful lot this time around. Similar strategy as before. I'm going to move up this direction. I'm probably going to lose these little ships, but that's okay. I built them to defend my waterways, and that's what I intend to do. But I do just want to see these guys smash some stuff up. You know, I can actually have the little ships hide behind the bigger ones. I wonder if you can launch. Oh, that takes a couple turns, the Cataclysm Cannon. That's another turn away. You know what? Let's back up. Buy ourselves some time to get that Cataclysm Cannon. And also I can start softening up. What is this? Pulse Disruption Lance? That has a chance to stun. I think I want that. There's one that I thought could summon like lightning bolts to random units, but I think I'm thinking of a different operation for a different damage type. Oh, I think I want this. Maybe I'll do that once they get closer. For now, I guess Arc Discharge is fine. We'll just soften them up a little bit. That's all I really need to do. Welcome, welcome. You know what? Let's do the house anthem. Because he can't really hit anything that good there. And you can actually get a pretty good hit on some stuff. It's a 50% chance, but I'm going to boost the damage output with the Aeon Flux Charge, which also gives him fast movement. Staggered, stunned, excellent. All right. And you can come in here with a little follow-up attack. Oh, here comes the AoEs.
Destroyed.
Okay, I gotta be careful here. They can do a lot of damage with all that AoE. Might be time for me to use a more powerful operation, if I can get one. Although a lot of these are really better for ground battles. I wonder if I could... Yeah, that can't affect machines, and with a fish died. I think I might have been able to use that on the fish, but that is not going to happen now. Because mass insanity? I think I'm just gonna kind of, there's so much stuff in here, but mass insanity is one that actually would be pretty fun. Costs 9 to use. I think I'm just going to look at the more powerful ones. I need a really powerful op right now. I'm going to try Mass Insanity. Hopefully I get a little lucky with it, because it can affect everything, but the odds of it aren't great on everything. Okay, I saw it trigger on like 3 or 4 units there. So now I just need to focus on the units that aren't insane. So I think that is one that is insane. I think it's the ones with the red circles around them. So it should include that one up there. It's nice because the fact that they're getting broken mind from the dirge is helpful here. Let's see, reinforcement zone. I'm gonna move you here and actually use this guy for some heals on this turn. Huh? Wait, hang on. Teleport reinforcements in the target area. Oh, that's biological and cyborg units. Okay. I'm gonna hit the group that didn't get turned insane. I think these 2 boats may, between the 2 of them, be able to destroy that, although reactive shielding could be a problem. But the critical hit helps.
Serves them
Okay.
right.
And as for you, I will be more than happy to move up.
Enemy down.
And there goes 2 more ships. Oh, I didn't realize insanity.
Shame.
I didn't realize insanity caused them to attack each other. I thought it just made them move around randomly. That's even better than I thought. Hang on. Six chance to turn all non-mindless enemy units insane for 1 turn. So the effect is over now, but I want to actually look this up. So I was pretty sure, unless... The unit will attack units at random. Well, then I guess I should be thankful they didn't attack me, because technically they could have still attacked me. I thought that just made them kind of randomly run around. I didn't realize that it actually... they would still attack stuff. Alright, well, what are your odds of killing something here?
Enemy annihilated.
Are you running away?
Enemy destroyed. Enemy eliminated.
Yes, come fight me.
Our forces are victorious.
Yeah, they can't take those things out. My navy's better than yours. That at least gets those dang boats off of me. I could actually probably put a lot of pressure on her with these boats here and just like generally be a huge pain. I think what I would really like to do with these things is if red comes back across the water to catch him, since purple seems to be focused on blue right now. Oh wait, it looks like the growth might actually be maybe moving into position to attack that city. I don't know for sure what they're doing. They could easily take it. I don't get why the AI is just kind of like ignoring it or just grouping up around it and not doing anything. I don't know. Okay, anyway. Wrath of the Machine God. Oh, okay, oh wait, I've been at war with the Paragon for forever. I don't care about that. Okay, how many turns left? 2 turns until a doomsday victory. So that means the next episode will likely be a bit of a shorter one. I should be able to... Why is there a green line here? I don't want that. Did I put somebody on auto? No. Yeah, cancel auto explorer. Let's not do that. Probably will attack red again on the next turn, pick those armies apart where they're currently at, and yeah, should have this game pretty much wrapped up. So I think I'm going to go ahead and end this one here, though. Like I said, I am super tired. I don't know what it is. I just did not sleep well last night, but I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Regardless, thank you so much for watching, everybody, and I will see you in the conclusion of this series. Special thanks to all my Patreon supporters, including Tier 3 supporters Blitz, Braden, Jimbro, Tarsak, and Tibian Army. Thanks so much, everybody.